Hey everyone, it's Mike from Mike Olson Art. I hope everyone's having a great day today. As usual, thank you guys so very much for all the support, for all the kind words, and for taking, the time out of your day to check in and hear me talk about some of these card art projects that I've been working on. Today's card art project, as usual, super awesome project. And this one is a first for me because I have not been able to do any cards from this particular set. And the set that I'm talking about is the 1948 Leaf set. And that set is just full of amazing names, DiMaggio, Babe Ruth, Stan Musial, Satchel Paige. I mean, it's just full of amazing players. And, with all of those amazing names, there's one that just kind of rises to the top when it comes to that 1948 set. And that name? Jackie Robinson. So here is my version of the 1948 Jackie Robinson rookie card. This card has an amazing story, and that's really in part because of the amazing man featured on this card. But this card was super fun, just an amazing card to work on. And there was a couple of fun, details that went into making this one. So why don't we just dive right in and take a quick look. All right, so here is our 1948 Leaf Jackie Robinson rookie card. This card was just a tremendous project to get to work on. Jackie Robinson is just one of the most amazing names in baseball. I don't really need to go on about how important he was to the game and what he did. I mean, clearly everybody knows the story of Jackie Robinson, and just getting to work on his cards is always an honor. And this card, being his rookie card, was just a tremendous project. So, super simple card. When you first look at this card, you really see that there's not a lot of color. The color that is in this card is pretty monochromatic. Jackie's skin tone is really just one brown that gets a lighter and lighter or darker and darker. There's not a lot of variation in his skin tone. There's not a lot of variation in the yellow or the blue of his cap. It's pretty, it almost looks like a colored in photograph. So I really wanted to try and recreate that as well as I could on this card. And I think I did a pretty decent job. I tried not to get anything too white or too black. When you look at this card online, there's just tons of different variations on the color depending on what image you look at. So it really runs the gamut. But I really wanted to try not to make things too black or too white on this card. So that's why it has kind of the look it does. And I'm really happy with how I was able to color this one in. And this was a fun and challenging card front, but not nearly as difficult as this card back. The client and I really wanted this Jackie Robinson card to be as close as possible to the original, and that meant, doing this really complicated hand-lettered back. I think this took me about twice as long as it did the front, and even though it was difficult, even though it was quite tedious, at the end I am really happy, really satisfied with the look of this. Everything is really readable. You can definitely tell the different weight texts compared to the original card, and just a really fun but challenging card back. One detail about this card set is that although it was a 1948 set, it actually was not released until 1949. So some cards down here will say 1948, but some will say 1949, and that's just one of the quirks of this particular Jackie Robinson card. So, lots of statistics on the back. He had an incredible statistical output for his rookie year that they capture on the back. But the one thing that I read about while doing this card was the one statistic that he led the league in his rookie year, sadly was getting hit by a pitch. And that is not a stat that you see on the backs of these cards. But Jackie led the league in getting hit by pitches in his rookie year, which I think says a lot about, you know, the situation Jackie was in and what he had to deal with, and just amazing that he was able to overcome everything he did. So really important card front, really important card back, but you know, really difficult, but very happy with how this came out. All right, so that is a quick look at what went into making this 1948 Jackie Robinson rookie card. You know, this card is an amazing card. I'm really thrilled that somebody reached out and wanted to, you know, work on a project featuring this card. You know, obviously Jackie Robinson is a huge name, and his historical importance within baseball is just, you know, unmatched. So just a really tremendous card to get to work on. You know, historically, just a really important card, but just as an artist, this one was really, really fun. So thank you so much to the client that reached out and wanted to do this card. I've wanted to do this card for a while now, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do it. Even this ridiculous card back that really took a ton of time, but in the end was super, super fun. So thank you so much for the awesome project, and thank you guys for taking the time to learn a little bit more about it. Like I always say at the end of these, there's absolutely no reason we can't make any card that you want. You know, whether it's a legendary card like this one or a card that you have, you know, right up here in your head, just reach out. There's no reason why we cannot make it for you. So thank you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon.